Okay, everyone, Matt from Melbourne Osteopathic Clinic. Great news, obviously, with Melbourne sort of getting back to a level of normality and the shops opening and being able to do a bit more stuff, which is just awesome. Coming into November, I just wanted to talk about some mental health strategies. This year's obviously been really challenging for all of us. And there's been some significant ups and downs. And as things open up, it's obviously great that we'll be able to do more and more. But it's still really important to keep an eye on your mental health. One of the strategies that I wanted to talk about is drawing from the learnings from the guys at the Resilience Project. If you haven't read this book, I could highly recommend it, written by Hugh Van Cuylenburg. It's a brilliant book, and it teaches about three principles in terms of building resilience and helping your mental health. That you may have heard of these. These are the GEM principles. So GEM standing for gratitude, empathy, and mindfulness. And practicing these every single day in order to just help you with your mental health and help you with your resilience. So I want to talk about three sort of strategies that I used around the GEM principles, particularly early days. Gratitude was something that we spoke about as a family. I've got two kids, and we spoke about the things that we were thankful for over that particular day. So it might have been one thing or two or three things. And it was really good to just have that conversation, to bring it back to, sometimes just some simple things like, I've got a 3-year-old son, and he might say, I was thankful for being able to play with my trucks. And that might be a bit different to what you're thankful for, but it is really important to be thankful for something and focus on that and take time to reflect on that throughout the day. You might jot down one or two things or three things in a diary at the end of the day of what you're thankful for that day, and try and make that habit, which is really, really important. And it's a really simple exercise you can do. You pick a particular time of the day and just make sure you do it. Doesn't matter how small it is, but it's great to reflect on things that you are thankful for in that day. Empathy can be worked in many different ways. It may be, when you're driving, letting someone into the traffic, for example, pausing, to allow for social distancing when getting on an escalator at the moment, or taking the time to listen to a friend and really listen, not be distracted from these things. And it's a great way to practice empathy just with little things throughout your day. And so that can be a little bit more challenging and not as obvious as gratitude, but these things may take time, and that's perfectly fine. But it's a really great habit to get into sort of every day. Even if you're going to barista, asking how their day's been while you're picking up their coffee and listening, not being distracted by your device or something like that. Mindfulness, you would have seen from our social media, a lot of the guys here were doing puzzling just to slow down, particularly early days in this coronavirus pandemic. We would do a puzzle, pretty much weekly for the first most of April and May and June, and just allowed you to go slow. We have busy lives. Some other great strategies is colouring in, Sudokus, basic sort of things that we've done all our lives, but we've sort of neglected over as you become an adult. And moving away from, say, social media before you go to bed, or just watching TV mindlessly or scrolling mindlessly, I guess. And so that mindfulness, it might be meditation for some people. I'm not a great meditator, so I need to actually be doing something. So, I found puzzling fantastic, colouring in pretty good. There's some brilliant adult colouring books out there. So, look, there's some simple strategies there. Once again, I highly recommend, if you are struggling mentally, to reach out to someone and have a chat. November in particular, coming into this month, is about men's mental health issues, but all mental health issues are incredibly important, and they're really important to address. So if you do have any questions, I'm happy to reply to any emails, etc. I do highly recommend you have a look at the Resilience Project book, or their website also has some brilliant stuff on it. Hugh Van Cuylenberg's the author there. We'll put a bit in the post here and in below this email. Otherwise, have a great day. Enjoy weekend and this beautiful spring weather. Try and get out and do some exercise. Look after yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you soon. All right, bye.